Well, I came home like a stone, and I fell heavy into your arms.
This is the power of chord inversions. They are shortcuts to move between chords easily and to make them sound so much better. And today you will learn how to apply chord inversions to any song, even as a beginner. You have two main reasons to use chord inversions. First one, you'll be a lot easier to move between chords. Second one, the chords will sound more connected. I know if you are a beginner, you're probably struggling to move between chords, even as the root position, but let's see why this is really important. For example, let's say you're playing a song and you have to move between two chords. As an example, I'm using this song, I heard it through the grapevine, and the chords are D minor, D, F, A with D, and G major, G, B, D with D. And if you play the chords in the root position, sound like this. There's nothing wrong technically with this, but I want you to notice two things. First one, your right hand travels a long distance to play the chords. For example, I play D minor, and then I have to move over here to play the G major. So I have this long distance. Second, the sound doesn't flow. It feels disconnected. Like I'm playing here, and I have to move here. You have this long distance even for the sound as well. Now, if I play the same chords but using the inversions, you sound like this. Using the inversions, you can notice two things. Now, even physically, my hands are more tight, like this. And the sound sounds more connected. Which means easy to play, less effort, and sound much better. To use chord inversions in songs simply as possible, we have this rule. But first, if you're looking at piano course, especially for beginners, I'll leave a link of my course in the description down below. Back to the lesson, the rules are when you're moving between two chords. First, keep the notes that are in common, and then change the different ones in the shortest way as possible. What I mean by that? The same chords, as an example, D minor, D, F, A, and G major, G, B, D. And my goal here is to move D minor to G major doing inversions. So for that, I'm gonna play D minor over here, and on the left hand, I'm gonna play the G major just to you visualize the notes, but my goal is to move on the right hand. So, first rule, let's keep the notes that are in common. In this case, I have in common D minor with G, the D itself. So that's it. And now I have more two notes to go, G and B. And the second rule, let's make those different notes in the shortest way as possible. So here I have F that I can move to G like this, and I have A that I can move to B like this. So this is an inversion of G major. On the left hand, just play the root. So D minor, G major, D minor, G major. Notice the sound is so much more connected and so much easier to play because I only have to move two notes like this. And let's listen now how it sounds with the vocals.
Ooh, yeah, and I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Ooh, and I heard it through the grapevine. And I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, yeah.
Let's do one more example. The song I Will Wait by Mumford & Sons. In the key of C, the chords are C major, C, E, G with C, F major, F, A, C with F, and following the chord progression, we go back to C, and then we have G major, G, B, D with G. I'm playing all those chords in the root position, C, F, C again, and G. And applying the rule to move between two chords in the chord inversions, I have the first movement. I'm C, I want to move to F. So the same thing. Let's play C over here and just play F over here just to copy the notes. So, first rule, let's keep the notes that are in common. In this case, we have C, so let's keep this one over here. And then I have two different ones to move. So this E, I'm gonna move to F over here. And this A, I'm gonna move G to A like this. So now I have C major, F major, C major, F major. And then I have to back to C, doing exactly the same movement backwards. So this is C. I'm gonna keep the notes are in common like this. And I'm gonna play this F to E like this. And this A to G like this. The same thing. So C major, F major, C major, F major. And then I have one more movement to go. C major to G major. The same thing. C over here, G over here, just to visualize the notes. Let's keep the notes are in common. In this case, we have G over here, and that's it. And let's move the shortest way possible for different ones. So here I have this E to D like this, and this C over here to B like this. C major, G major, C major, G major. And to play back C to G and G to C, just make sure to play exactly the same notes but backwards like this. G, C, G, C. That's it. Let's listen to how it sounds with the vocals.
Well, I came home like a storm, and I fell heavy into your arms. These days are days of which we've known blow away with this new sun.
Another really cool trick to learn playing chord inversions is to apply rhythm patterns to those inversions. You sound like this. To learn how to do that, just click on this video up here. So thank you for watching and I see you in the next tutorial.